Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Friday, June 2nd, 2017 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is I expand by connecting to the silence. And this is a reminder during this time of Gemini and during this shift that is moving through us that listening is just as important as talking. And I'm really feeling that there's really a need for balance between the two of them right now. Talking to the universe or to anybody and listening to the universe and to anybody. So find your way into that balance today as we move through some astrological connections. So we have the moon finishing up in Virgo. This moon finishing up in Virgo is still kind of working this square energy, this mutable T-square energy. So we have the moon actually squaring today Mars in Gemini, squaring Chiron. Mars and Chiron are directly squaring each other today at 28, and then we still have Saturn feeding in at 25. So all of the mutable signs are activated in and through this square. And when we have this mutable square, because mutable is so changeable, it really does feel like it's a crossroads of sorts. It's a crossroads. Do I move in this direction? Do I move in this direction? And I feel between this cross with Mars and Chiron today, this is very important in helping us show how and where to move. Mars energy is ready to move on a dime, especially Mars and Gemini. It's like, an idea, I'll move according to this, an idea, moving according to this. Chiron reminds us to move in alignment with our soul integrity. Chiron in Pisces is like, you have soul integrity. Move in alignment with that. This soul integrity, I feel, is going through some major healing. We are going to have both Neptune and Chiron going retrograde this month. And one of these things that came to me today as I was listening was that a lot of us right now, what we're processing emotionally is not actually necessarily what we are feeling. This is a very interesting thing, and I'll get more into this as I listen more and get more information. But what I feel like is happening is many of us have a lot of dramatic feelings going on, and we're like, well, where are these feelings coming from? Like, what am I really feeling? Well, we're undoing layers and levels of karmic emotion that our ancestors have gone through and not necessarily processed on their own. So some of what's coming up for us that's being processed for us, like there's not even this correlation, like I don't even understand what's going on. So there's deep healing that's happening. But what's important is to reattune, listen and reattune to where you are personally at and move in that direction. Even as these feelings are happening, move in the direction that is in alignment, in that integrity with and through yourself. And that may be why this crossroads feels a little bit like, whoa, what's really going on? Now, in addition to this crossroad energy that we have going on today, this healing that's going on, this really deep healing that's going on, we are building to this connection of Venus and Uranus. So this Venus-Uranus in Aries is helping us tune into who we are, helping us peel back the layers of all these things that we may be feeling that we're not even sure why we are feeling them. This Venus-Uranus conjunction is actually happening tomorrow, like midnight. So really early in the morning on the 3rd, this conjunction is happening, which means we're building into it. So these layers that are shedding are very important. This conjunction is also trine that North Node in Leo. So coming into that Leo essence, the heart, the love, tuning into the high heart, allowing your divine guidance to match with your own personal love, getting into that playfulness, knowing the spirit of you is going to be really important in breaking through these chains, in moving through this transformation experience into mastery. Look at this. Playfulness plus transformation equals this master energy that we are moving in and through. So today is going to be one of those interesting days. The first connection that we have today that's like feeding us into this is the moon in Virgo, attuning us to body wisdom, connecting to Mercury in Taurus. This is 22 degrees. So master level energy, master evolution revolution energy. So there is shift available through listening to the wisdom of our body. What do you need in order to be playful, in order to show up for yourself? I have the creativity card, but this is the Empress card. This is the mother energy. So you've really got to show up and be able to mother yourself through this energy in order to make these shifts, go through this transformation into, I'm dropping cards, transformation into mastery. This Mars Chiron thing, that's where I think we need to really listen, because I think that we may have that instinct to bolt. Like, I'm going to move in this direction because I have to. And that may be coming from old triggers. It may be coming from old places of like, this would please others. It may be coming from just the urge to do something instead of doing nothing. Really tune in and listen and pay attention to yourself. Connect to the silence in order to expand yourself in and through this. Another thing, that moon will then be meeting up with Saturn right around the same time as that connection happens. That Saturn energy, it's still retrograde. So we're still moving through the old shoulds. We're still moving through those old energies of what we've been taught. The energy that we've been taught instead of the knowledge and the wisdom that is inherent within us. And I do feel there's a deep need to tap into that inner wisdom, that inner inherentness. That's a new word. In order to get through this cross energy, in order to make our ways through the crossroads and still be aligned centrally with our path. Again, connecting into the heart. Now, we are then going to have the moon shift in the evening into Libra. This moon into Libra may bring us a little balance after some of the shift stuff, but I feel like this moon in Libra is going to be highlighting the importance of Jupiter through this next week. This is the last week, basically, of Jupiter retrograde in Libra. So it's taking us deep into this worth process, deep into finding this harmony with and for ourselves. This is a major part of getting into the mastery. And I do have the success card. Here, let's do it this way. Success, riding the tiger, riding our passion straight on into this mastery energy. But we've got to show up for ourselves in and through this transformation. How do you need to show up for yourself in and through this transformation? Listen. Listen, because Spirit is talking to you in and through this. So, moon in Libra, hopefully, like I said, will bring a little balance from all this, like, mutable, this way, no, this way, though, this way, I can change into this, I can change into that energy, and be like, oh, yes, here. The wisdom of the last couple days, like, is this the path that has heart, you know, like, this is what's important. This really still stands, and this will stand, you know, through this whole North Node in Leo transit. I decided to pull Keepers of the Light. I pulled Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. And I'm going to read this message because I think it's important. You are ready to move beyond energies or situations that are no longer helpful for you and make space in your life for something more purposeful. You may feel a real need for clearing out, not just mentally or emotionally, but physically too. There's a sense that you're moving beyond challenges and forging golden opportunities from stagnant or unhappy experiences. It's important to recognize that you are like a magician at this time, with the ability to use your thoughts, wills, and actions to bring about life-fulfilling and dream-enhancing opportunities. It's important to focus on what you desire and not what you fear, because what you give your energy to will literally begin to flourish. Call on Holy Amethyst to help you focus on your golden opportunities. So Holy Amethyst, who is, by the way, the twin flame of Archangel Zadkiel. So Holy Amethyst. And then I also pulled Shapeshifters, and well, once again, our little Artemis came out. Artemis taking that aim, echoing that message of Amethyst. What are you aiming at? Even through this crossroads energy, and allowing that to help move you through these changing tides, helping you align with the worth of who you are in and through these changes. So, Artemis. And then I pulled, because I just pulled it, I pulled the Orca Magic. Again, and it's saying basically the same thing. Earth is undergoing vast initiations and changes. Fully awakening DNA is happening at this time. This planet's health, well-being, stability, structures depends on these shifts and depends on connecting to whale energy. So a lot of people really liked those whale messages last week. Here this is again, the messages of the whales. The whales, these water energies, the dolphins, they're all helping us shift at this time. And I don't think it's just these animals. I think it's really all animals. So this may be a call as part of you moving through, as part of you taking aim at this new thing. What are the animals that you're currently resonating with? Look into their animal medicine and see how they can help move and shift you into your personal resonance at this time in the way that you are meant to move in and through this. So that is it for today. I have my reading sale going, $44 for half an hour. Check that out, GaiaBlooming.com, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.